Iceland is the only NATO member without an army of its own, yet it sits on the alliance's most exposed choke point. Its entire defense rests on treaty, not troops. The closest thing Iceland has to a military is the Icelandic Coast Guard, now in charge of Keflavík airfield, a civilian service overseeing an airfield built for a superpower. Iceland lies on the Greenland-Iceland-UK gap, the narrow naval passage between the Arctic Ocean and the Atlantic. During the Cold War, Soviet Northern Fleet submarines based in Murmansk had to transit that gap to reach the North Atlantic, turning a country with no standing forces into a front line. That geography defined Iceland's bargain from the start. Iceland joined NATO in 1949 as one of 12 founding members, breaking neutrality despite street protests, and in 1951 signed a defense deal that gave U.S. forces use of Keflavík to hold the gap. For more than half a century, the American presence was Iceland's de facto army, until the withdrawal in 2006 after Washington assessed the threat had ended. A departure many Icelandic politicians experienced as betrayal. That history now collides with renewed pressure. Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened NATO, even with leaving the alliance, reopening, whether the guarantee that has substituted for an army will hold as the GIUK passage regains strategic weight. The stakes are concrete for a nation that has never fielded an army but guards the Atlantic's narrow gate. With a civilian coast guard at Keflavík while its principal protector signals the alliance itself may be negotiable, security rests entirely on treaty and geography. An armyless ally must now rely on a coast guard at the same runways that once hosted U.S. forces, watching the gap Soviet submarines once had to cross, and that is again central to alliance defense.